It was a busy. It felt like a busy week for me last week and this week as well. So at least we're getting it on this Friday evening and everything. Tyrell, how you doing today, sir?
Pretty good, pretty good. Ready to get these picks in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we've only done 2 weeks of college, so we'll just keep up with the records with that. Um, he's 13-9, and I'm 11-11. Not really too good on both of our ends, if we're being honest. But you know, it is what it is. Tonight, our first game tonight, Florida State on the road to Virginia. They got the Hurricanes next week. This could be a trap game. And Virginia looks actually pretty decent offensively. I've heard a lot of their offense. Now I haven't watched a game of Virginia. That's just not a team I tend to watch. So sorry for any Virginia fans that if there's any. But this Florida State team looks good. I think they might come out slow, but I do think they will end up winning just by a little bit.
I got Florida State too. I think they'll lose to Miami next week, but I think they win this week. I think they survive.
Yeah. Another game that's tonight as well, and honestly a big one for the Big 12. Number 24 TCU undefeated, very good team, to another team that had higher hopes. I think they're finally catching the groove, and that is Arizona State. That was a playoff team from last year. Arizona State favored in this one at home by just a little bit. Um, I haven't seen TCU. I've heard a lot about their quarterback play and stuff like that. Um, I guess we're going to see if TCU might be, for real, might look good, whatnot. I got the more veteran team and team I think that's going to be better tonight, and that's Arizona State.
Uh, Dang, I don't know. I really want to say TCU. Uh, I'll go with Arizona State.
Arizona State. What's up, Jenny? I see the algorithm on YouTube is crazy with going on live right now. That's crazy. Um, Arizona State. You said Arizona State.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Um, Number 21 USC, which USC has looked good through the 4 weeks. And I don't know how this team is still ranked after they got blown out last week, and that's 23 Illinois. So Illinois is somehow ranked. I don't know how after they lost last week to Indiana 63-10 or whatever it was, something like that. It was ridiculous. So I got USC winning on the road, and I honestly think they might even cover the 6.5. It might be more.
I got USC too. A beat down like that. I can't go that way.
I mean, I think Illinois will come out ready to play better, but I think the talent of USC will be just a lot more overall. Number 22 Notre Dame, and I don't like how they're ranked low because I feel like the two losses they have is like maybe the two best losses in the country out of all the teams that's lost because they face Texas A&M, they're in the top 10, and Miami, which is in the top number 2. So it's like they face pretty good people now. With them being independent, their schedule is up and down with teams that are lower in the middle, maybe
Right.
decent. Um, they're at Arkansas this week. Arkansas has, they're Arkansas is just one of those teams, right? They can be good, they can be bad, they can be just in the middle. And I think we're just going to get in the middle team against Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame wins. This is only 3.5 spread, which is crazy to me because I
Mm.
think Notre Dame is the better team by far.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I got Notre Dame too. I think it'll be a close one.
yeah,
I don't know what Arkansas's team is gonna show up, so
yeah, that's just the most tricky thing. Obviously we're doing picks. I mean, can you not? I don't mean to be rude, but can you not read the title? No offense, but it's all about reading nowadays. Sometimes I don't want to say anything bad, but um, okay, I must have not finished writing down this team. I forget who Vandy's playing, but it is a cover game. I think it's like Utah Valley or something.
I'm
Because
not sure who they play.
I only put Utah, and I forgot to put the rest of this. I did this like very late, by the
What's
way.
the
So
spread?
20.5.
Oh, dang, so
I think it's Utah Valley they're facing, or it's Utah some a team in Utah that ain't Utah or Utah. Maybe it might be Utah State. I
maybe.
don't know. I don't know, but like I said, I've picked again. I picked with Vandy all this time,
Yeah, same.
and and I think they're going to cover the 20.5 because hey, until he their quarterback lets me down. I mean,
Yeah, Diego, he coming through, so I'm going with him.
yeah, he said he ready for those balls later on.
I mean, I guess time gonna tell.
It will because that team look. It's not even just him. That team actually looks good, which is crazy to say that about a Vanderbilt team, but good for them. Um, Rey Mysterio, John Cena. Yeah, that's my pick. I love Ray, but not. I'll take Cena over Ray. Um, number 4 LSU at number 13 Ole Miss.
Mm,
I'll let you pick this one. Only thing I'll say about this game is if Ole Miss is not starting that Simmons and starting the other quarterback, this might be a long day for LSU, man. Might be.
I really don't know who I want to pick, man. I mean,
It is even on the sports book when I looked at it when I wrote it down the other night. So it might have changed now, but it is at Ole Miss. 3:30 game, I believe. I only reason I remember the 3:30 game is I saw a clip of hearing Lane Kiffin say, "Yeah, if this was at LSU, it'd be a night game, but we can't get a night game."
nah, I think I'm gonna go LSU.
Well, this is going to be our first disagreement, I believe,
Wow.
because I'm going with the Lane train because that's what a lot of people call it, the Lane train, Lane Kiffin. I I think that quarterback that's came in for Simmons that Simmons got hurt. Sometimes when injuries happen, then you get to see what the backup is, and then you realize the backup looks better than the starter. And I know because he faced Arkansas, he's faced talented, semi-talented teams. Now, nothing like LSU, but also LSU's starting linebacker is that's very good is out for the first half as well. So the backup will be in then. Um, so I got Ole Miss beating LSU. I'm if Lane really does go with the quarterback they've been using, I think they will win. If Simmons is in, then I would want to know now because I would pick LSU.
Nope, you ain't gonna know. It's too late.
Um, this this next game reminds me of their trap game against Arkansas last year. That could be an upset, and that's Tennessee at at Mississippi State. Mississippi State looks very good. They have a veteran quarterback, and it's at Mississippi State. And I'm telling you right now, I hate. I don't care what tradition you have. The cowbell is the worst tradition all of college football. I hate hearing those cowbells during the game. So for that reason only, I'm going Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm going Tennessee. Not just for the cowbells, but that's funny.
No, I just
The-
hate hearing it. I don't under. I get it. I get it's their tradition or anything, but it's a very bad tradition. Um, Number 17, Alabama at number 5, Georgia. Um, I said this a couple of weeks ago, and I'm gonna stick to it. I think Georgia's my national champions at the end of the year. And because I think they will get to the point of playing up to that. So I got Georgia in a very close one at
yeah, I
home.
got I got Alabama on the road.
Oh shoot! What makes you pick Alabama on the road? That's a wild prediction right
Hey,
there.
I sometimes you can't say everything you know.
Oh yeah, you must have someone in the sports books behind you. Um, Auburn at number 9, Texas A&M. Texas A&M just came from beating Notre Dame, and all that.
Mm.
Um,
Seem like you're
and
thinking on it or something. Mm.
and I honestly like how Auburn looked against Oklahoma overall. They looked. It was on the road, and this kind of sucks to have back to back road games like this. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think Kyle Field is like all of that in a handbag like some people think it is as a atmosphere, but it's still a good atmosphere. Um, God, but I don't think Auburn's going to beat them, but I think they will come close. But I'll go A&M in a field goal game.
I'll go A&M as well.
And then the game of the week, number 6 Oregon on the road at the white out for number 3 Penn State.
Oh, I think you'll probably pick Penn State. So,
No,
uh,
no, 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 I won't. But I'll give my analysis of the game because you already know who I'm rocking with.
man, I really don't.
The Ducks, always. Who you rocking with? I want to see what your football knowledge is at with this pick.
Man, I don't know. Whiteout game. So much white. It may make Oregon mess up. That's all. But
You know what's the wild thing about this? It's a whiteout, right? Penn State's home uniforms are blue. Guess what Oregon's wearing? White.
like I never understood that why football teams their home games will be like they wouldn't be white. I just never got that. I don't know why.
I don't know either. I want to ask you a question before you do your pick too. When is the last big win James Franklin got? Can you name that?
I mean, I guess that's the coach of Penn State,
Yes.
but
Yes.
I don't even like know the coach for real. But
Well, it's not hard to not know the coach for me because he hasn't had a big win since 2016. That's the last
see,
time.
man, I wish you didn't say that though, because now it's not making me want to pick Oregon.
Well, see, this is why a lot. That's why a lot of people are favoring Penn State to win, which is I understand they're at home, but
Dang, I was
well,
gonna pick Oregon, but since you said that, oh man, because it's been since 2016. It's almost 10 years,
I'm gonna
and
just
they at
tell
least
you.
are at home.
I'm gonna just tell you now. If you pick them in these picks, then cool. But if you do a bet and everything, I'm telling you right now, either DraftKings or ESPN Bet are the best two odds for Oregon plus money. So,
I don't even know if I can. I don't know if I'm gonna bet on just because you said that. I don't feel like I. I'm gonna go Penn State. I
mhm.
was gonna pick Oregon. You tricked me. If you didn't say that, I definitely was gonna pick Oregon.
Well, I can tell you right now, you got to always go with the gut, and you didn't today.
That's
So
because you tricked me. Nah, you tricked me. That ain't my
no,
fault.
no, 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 no. I didn't trick anything. I'm just trying to see where your
Nah,
football knowledge is at.
it was on Oregon. And you brought up, you was like, hey, man, the story, you brought up the storyline. And I like storylines in sports because it
Well,
can definitely fuel teams to win. And they're at home.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm picking Oregon because of the coach, because Dan is going to get those guys ready to go into whiteout. I already know he's getting those boys. He's gotten those boys prepared all this week and everything. And I'm picking it because of the coach. I'm not picking it because of the players or anything like that. And to me, I don't think Penn State's actually looked that good against the weak competition they faced. I think Oregon's looked better than Penn State, but not by like a ton though. But that's our college football week 5 predictions. Um, I should be ahead of you after this week. I'm just going to say that
Well,
outright
we'll see. We'll see.
because we have 3 difference. So we'll see.
Well, looks like I'm about to build that lead up on them.
No. Okay. NFL week 4. My dumb self picked the Cardinals. I didn't say that to you when you told me the Seahawks, but so y'all got a game on me on that. But I have been very good. I was very good with my picks last week. I wrote them down and everything. So our records. I am 35-13. I need to be doing these damn bets or whenever I feel confident with these picks. I might as well do it in a bet because I've been really good. 35-13. Brian is 32-16. He had a little of a down week last week, so I got a little ahead of him. And I hope you're a little bit more up this week than other weeks because 27-21. But you got a game already this week, so that's good. Um, go down from the list. We have the Dublin, Ireland game. Minnesota at Pitt or Minnesota versus Pittsburgh. It says at Pittsburgh, but it's in Dublin. So
Yeah.
um Carson Wentz. Is it going to be Carson Wentz or is JJ going to be back?
I
Wentz.
think it's gonna be Carson Wentz. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
well, for that reason alone, I'll go Pittsburgh with Aaron Rodgers.
I'm going Pittsburgh as well, and they're plus money right now, so they're like plus 150.
Oh, and Brian has picked Minnesota. I don't know about that pick, but Washington at the Atlanta Falcons. What? Who you
Um,
got? Who you got for this game?
Jaden and Terry ain't playing, so I'm taking the Falcons.
And I'm taking the Falcons as well. And it pains me to say that a lot because I think I've taken the Falcons 3 out of the 4 weeks. And I hate doing that. But Brian must have not looked at the injury report because he's got the Commanders.
Yes.
Saints at the Bills. I think this is the
Bills.
easy one. Bills, yeah, we all got
Uh,
Bills. Cleveland at Detroit.
Detroit.
I got Detroit as well. Brian does as well. Carolina at New England. Now, Carolina surprised me last week. Surprised probably a lot of people with that 30-0 win against the Falcons, which should not have happened like that. Now, if they were to win, I wouldn't be like mad because they've actually played a little bit better here and there. So, um, this one to me is a hard game to pick, because it's just both teams have been,
And
they're
up and
out
down.
there.
They just not. Yeah.
But New England messed me up on week 1 or week 2. One of those weeks when I picked them. I'm not picking them this week. I go Carolina. on the
I'm
road.
going I'm going Carolina as well. They've just looked better. At least last week. They looked consistently. At least last week too. I don't know why I keep saying like over the last couple weeks, Carolina was just it was
Yeah, like week one, you looked at them and you're like, oh my gosh, not again. Week two, they looked a little bit better in the second half, almost came back, and then last week it's like they put it all together a little bit. So I think they will go into New England and win. Brian, of course, has his Patriots winning. Um, Chargers at the New York Giants. Just Dart with his first start against the Chargers, which maybe not the best of teams to start out, but at least you're at home. Um, I'm going to do a little surprise here. I think I'm going to go with the Giants to upset the Chargers at home with Dart's um, first start.
I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I'm just going with the better team. Just go with the better team, man.
Yeah, I'm rocking alone on that one. I figured I would be, but I don't, man, I have more. I just have faith in the Giants this week with a new quarterback. Maybe just there's new or better energy with the team overall.
Mm.
Um, I feel like Paul. No, I don't know. Philly at Tampa. For me, I'm rocking with Tampa with the pick. I feel like we've owned the Eagles the last couple of times. Um, so, uh, but we do have with Mike is out. Godwin practiced all this week, but I don't know if they've gave him the okay to play or not. But he did practice this week, like full on practice. So maybe we see Godwin and Abuka out there together. Um, I feel like we just own the Eagles, but if this was the time that the Eagles would beat us, it would probably be this go around with Mike being out and us having injuries on the offensive line still, and the offensive line just not really being the best, anyways. Um, but I think being at home 4-0 start that would be cool. I'm gonna go with Tampa though, and just hope and pray we win. I know how much you love the Eagles, so I know you're probably gonna rock with them. Oh, I I want you to hear this for the first time. I have a team lead at work that's an Eagles fan. Me and him had a conversation, and we were talking about Jalen Hurts and Baker Mayfield. Which one would you pick from last year? And of course, he's going to say Jalen. And then we had other people chime in. His two comparisons was completion rating, and then the second thing, and he lost me with this, and I honestly laughed to it, and I was like, I don't think I can listen to your opinion anymore. He said, "Do you think Baker could do the tush push just as good as Jalen?" He said, "No, no quarterback can." I'm like, dog, he's getting pushed. It's not like Jalen's doing anything. So then that's when I said, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to stay away from that.
Oh man, I think I had Tampa all the way up until my goodness was out. Man, I don't want to pick Philly,
I don't know. We still got a ton of receivers, even though Mike is out, though.
man. But Mike is Mike, man.
Yeah, but if I'm going to be honest with you, he's looked a little bit slower this year, and I hate to say that. And
I mean, he already slow as fuck.
I know he's getting older, but like it's getting to that point. I'm like, oh shit, like come on, man. Like I can tell it's like he don't look like like his old self. And I know he's 32 years old, but still, it's like, damn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go Philly.
Mm. Well, you're the only one with Philly. Brian picked the Bucks.
Oh shoot,
Mm. Yeah, so you're rocking with Tush Push over there, Mister False
man,
Start. Mister False Start.
man, I don't like it.
Titans at the Texans. I think this is a perfect game for Houston to win, so I'm going Houston.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Houston. If they don't win this,
Well,
this
I
is
can tell you right
just
now, Brian has the Titans. I don't know why, but he does.
yeah, tripping, tripping.
Um, Colts at the Rams. This is a good game, I believe. Very good game. Predictions is what's happening. Please read the title.
Um, I like the way the Colts have looked this season, but I think the Rams are gonna come out with a bounce back win. Yeah, so I got the Rams. I got the
Yeah,
Rams.
yeah, we all got the Rams. I like how the Colts have looked, but Rams at home and how the Rams lost last week, I think they will want to bounce back, especially after that. Uh, Jags at the 49ers. Um, I don't like the injuries that the 49ers have. I think they're the worst 3-0 team out of the group. Um, so I'm gonna pick Jacksonville on the road.
I got Jacksonville too.
And Brian has the 49ers. I guess he's just going to disagree with us this week
On
for
all of them.
majority. Um, Baltimore at Kansas City. Both both teams need to win this game. Honestly, go Chiefs. Oh, go Gators. Ooh, I don't know about that one. I can't rock with either of those teams, but the Gators, they're not really rocking really good right now.
I think I may go with Baltimore, honestly. Even though I really want to go with the Chiefs.
I'm gonna be the only
Um,
one that rocks with Kansas City. I'm
I
gonna
really
rock.
do want to pick them. They're at home and they really need a big win, but I feel like Baltimore is just I mean, I know they're better than them right now, and yeah, so I'll
Yeah.
just go Baltimore.
Well, I can tell you right now, Baltimore literally messed me up of winning a bet last week. So
Oh yeah.
I literally had all props, and I don't do money line a lot, but I was like, I do Baltimore at home against the Lions. Then you got them driving down. Derrick Henry fumbles for the third straight week in a row, and then it just goes,
Downhill.
yeah. So I'm going to go Kansas City because of that. Chicago at the Raiders. Chicago looked way better last week, but it was against a Cowboys defense that is absolutely trash. Absolutely trash.
Um,
Um, his team is the Vols, and then mine is Oregon with the college teams. Yeah, I can't say enough about Dallas's defense. I mean, I could rant on about it. Like that's how bad they are. So I don't know if it's Chicago looking better or is it just the Cowboys defense just being trash. Um,
mm,
so this is a tough one for me. I'm gonna go Chicago on the road though. I don't know if
I'm
I
a
like that all the way, but I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna go Chicago too.
We're all rocking with Chicago on the road then. Um, Green Bay at Dallas. I think this is an easy one for me. Dallas's defense has looked terrible, terrible, terrible. Green Bay's offense didn't look that good. I didn't watch the game, but if you got 10 points, then you know your offense didn't look good or couldn't finish in the red zone, etc. Also faced a decent Browns defense. I mean, that's one thing. I can tell you one thing. That's the one thing the Browns always have is defense. They might not have nothing on offense, but they got a good defense. Um, but I fully expect Green Bay to bounce back here on the road. And they've always played Dallas good in Dallas. A lot of teams play good in Dallas. It's like that's like one of the worst home field advantages in NFL history to me. So I go Packers, and I think it might be a close one, but I think they run away with it in like late third or in the fourth sometime.
Yeah, I got Green Bay. Yeah, I think the defense is going to be really tough for Dallas tomorrow, especially without CeeDee Lamb. So
Um, Two Monday night football games. We'll go Cincinnati at Denver first. I'll go Denver for the win. Looking at Jake Browning, it's not surprising he sucks. He's a Washington Husky, so I don't like Washington anyways. Didn't like him in college because I'm an Oregon fan. I'm not surprised Jake Browning sucks because I've watched him for years. So, yeah, for that reason, Denver's definitely going to win. Denver has a very, I want to say, great to elite defense. So I'm going to go Denver for the win. Probably, it might be a blowout. I don't know. So I go Denver.
I'm going with Denver. After last week, what Cincinnati did, hell no.
Brian has Denver as well. And then the other Monday night football game we have the 0-3 teams, the New York or 0-3 maybe I don't know, New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Boy,
Huh.
they made sure these Monday night football games were
Somebody got to win.
someone got to win. I don't know if Fields is back this week or not, but do you know if Justin Fields is back this week?
I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Jets though. I'm gonna go with the Jets, man. Man, hey.
I know what you're about to say too.
Hey, that's exactly what I'm going for, man. It's gonna work this week.
You're picking because of the head coach over here dancing. Oh my gosh, no.
Hey, man, they was in the game.
Yeah, they came back in the fourth, and then that blocked field goals were legit crazy last week. I've never seen block after block after block. You really should have seen me when they turned the like I was watching the game and then they turned it to bonus coverage on Fox on the Tampa game. I said okay, and then when that blocked field goal happened, I said what in the world? And then over here, I'm seeing them show the damn coach doing his. I said, "Oh my!" I said, I already know that's going to be on social media everywhere. I said, I swear, if we lose, it'll be 100 times worse. So luckily we won, but um, I would love, and I mean, I would love to go with the Jets. Um, but my dumb self is going with the Dolphins again. Someone got to win, and I think the Dolphins is going to be the team to do it.
Hey, I'll have to be on the other side of that. Fuck them. I picked them every time, man.
Yeah, but this is the time.
It may be, but they gonna have to show me. Tua
Uh,
sucks.
yeah, I don't, I don't know, man. I don't know, But that's been college football week 5 predictions. This is our third week of doing it, so we'll see. We'll see what the records look like, and then NFL week 4. Hopefully, I can continue a good trend of my record, but I don't. I don't think that's going to happen all the way. I can't keep that up all year long.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch up about a week, maybe this week too. So,
And well, I mean, you already got one game up with Thursday night football. I should have picked.
hmm
I should have picked Seattle. I didn't know Seattle beat them now 8 straight times.
giving it to him.
Damn, you lose to a divisional opponent 8 straight times. Something's wrong. I've been busy with work, man, and stuff like that in general. It's been just a busy time. When it's football time and everything, I'm less on the wrestling stuff than I normally am. I really am. But all right, that's been week 5 with college football and week 4 of the NFL. So until next week, whatever day, we'll figure it out. We'll see you guys then. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.